Hello everyone, and welcome to my CSU channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Savannah Chrisley reveals truth in wrongful firing. Savannah is the daughter of Todd and Julie Chrisley. While known for her Chrisley Knows Best, she is also known for her podcast, Unlocked. Recently, Savannah was asked if she would use her podcast to shed some light on a recent story, her father losing his prison chaplain job. The Unlocked host shared her side of the story. Savannah has at times used her podcast, Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley, to discuss what it was like appearing on the show and updates concerning stories about her family. Not only has her father Todd appeared on the show, Savannah has used it to update fans over the family's various legal issues. Recently, a story has come out about Savannah's father Todd losing his job assisting a prison chaplain. Naturally, Savannah had been asked the question, "Can you talk about on your podcast why they stopped your dad from working with the chap?" The Unlocked hostess shared the following statement. "My dad was fired from the chapel due to retaliatory actions taken by staff at FPC Pensacola, specifically Mandy Ramsey. He and other men overheard her verbally abusing residents in the drug and alcohol program." Some commenters claim Savannah Chrisley's comments can do more harm than good. His termination seems to be a direct response to the investigation into these abusive practices. This situation raises serious concerns about retaliation and the treatment of individuals who speak up against misconduct. On the Chrisley Knows Prison Reddit page, which shared Savannah's statement, many commenters were concerned with her sharing. Quite a few pointed out she could be doing more harm than good by making a statement. One user wrote, "She's just piling on the punishment for her dear daddy." Another felt it would impact Todd's future prison jobs. As they wrote, "She just ruined any chance of her dad ever getting a cushy job on the inside." Another wrote that, "I get it, she loves her parents and wants them home, but what she's doing is just making it 1,000 times more harder for them. The golden rule, you don't speak on what goes on between them gates, and if you do, get it to a person who no one is the system knows, so it can't come back on your loved ones." Todd's attorney Jay Sargent had also recently issued a statement over his client losing his prison chaplain job. Speaking with Today, he claimed there was no real reason given for Todd's termination. Beforehand, there was some speculation that Todd got into trouble for talking with inmates in the residential drug abuse program. Many of these inmates had access to the outside world. Savannah Chrisley is no stranger to controversy, but this time, the 27-year-old reality star is setting the record straight. In a recent tell-all interview and fiery social media post, the Chrisley Knows Best alum opened up about the shocking truth behind her alleged wrongful firing, a move she claims was both unjust and completely political. For months, rumors have swirled that Savannah's outspoken personality and family drama may have led to her being quietly pushed out of a major brand deal and future television project. But according to Savannah, what really happened behind the scenes was far more personal, and it's left her feeling betrayed by people she once trusted. The firing that changed everything. Savannah has built her brand on authenticity. The blonde bombshell who made her mark as a reality TV darling, podcast host, and entrepreneur. But when she recently revealed that she'd been fired from a project she'd poured her heart into, fans were stunned. "I woke up one morning to a phone call that basically ended a partnership I had worked on for years," Savannah revealed. "No explanation, no meeting, just, we're moving in another direction. It felt like someone pulled the rug out from under me." According to Savannah, she had been gearing up to launch a new lifestyle project, rumored to be a blend of home decor, wellness, and motivational speaking, when the unexpected firing hit her like a ton of bricks. "It wasn't just a business deal. It was a dream. I had a team, I had plans, and then suddenly I was out. I was blindsided." Behind-the-scenes betrayal. The Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley podcast host didn't mince words when it came to describing what she calls a betrayal disguised as business. "I found out later that someone on my team, someone I trusted, was quietly undermining me," she said. "They were telling executives that I was too controversial, too unpredictable. Basically, they used my honesty against me." Savannah believes that her willingness to speak out about issues ranging from her parents' imprisonment to her own mental health struggles made her a target in an industry obsessed with image control. I don't play the fake game, she said defiantly. If you want someone to smile and pretend life is perfect, you've got the wrong girl. I've lived through public humiliation, prison visits, and loss. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The Chrisley name and the weight it carries. Of course, the Chrisley family name comes with baggage, both fame and scandal. Todd and Julie Chrisley's high-profile legal battle and imprisonment for tax fraud have shadowed Savannah's every move. I think a lot of people assumed that because of my last name, I was damaged goods, Savannah admitted. I've had people say to my face, "We love your energy, but the Chrisley drama is too much. Like, what do you want me to do? Change my DNA?" Despite the stigma, Savannah has never shied away from defending her family while also holding them accountable. She's openly criticized the justice system for what she believes was an unfair sentence against her parents, all while stepping into the role of guardian for her younger siblings, Grayson and Chloe. Do I have opinions? Absolutely. Do I speak up for my family? Always. But that doesn't mean I should lose opportunities. It just means I'm real. After her firing, Savannah didn't retreat quietly. She fought back. In her words, I wasn't going to let people define my worth based on gossip or guilt by association. According to sources close to the star, Savannah began consulting legal advisors and exploring whether the firing could be considered wrongful termination based on defamation or breach of contract. I had to protect myself, she explained. I built my reputation on integrity, not manipulation. If someone's trying to ruin that, I'm not sitting back. While she didn't name names, insiders believe Savannah's comments were directed at both corporate executives and a former PR representative who allegedly spread misinformation about her behind closed doors. Finding power in pain. Despite the turmoil, Savannah says the ordeal has been a wake-up call, one that reminded her of her own resilience. Sometimes losing something you thought you needed shows you what you're really capable of, she shared in an emotional podcast episode. I was so focused on proving myself to people who didn't deserve me that I forgot to just be proud of who I am. She went on to share that she's now channeling her energy into new projects that reflect her true voice, including an upcoming book about forgiveness and rebuilding after betrayal. I've learned that being fired doesn't mean you failed, she said. Sometimes it's the universe's way of firing the wrong people from your life. Fans rally behind her. In true Savannah fashion, she took to Instagram with a bold message shortly after revealing the truth behind her firing. "Keep underestimating me. That's my favorite game." She captioned a photo of herself in a sleek power suit. The post went viral, with thousands of fans flooding her comments with support. "You're unstoppable," one wrote. Another added, "They can't cancel authenticity." Even some celebrities and former Chrisley Knows Best co-stars chimed in, praising Savannah's transparency and courage to speak out when silence would have been easier. "She's always been the realest one," one insider said. "What you see is what you get with Savannah, and that scares people who depend on fake smiles to survive." Looking ahead, reinvention mode. Now, Savannah says she's entering what she calls her reinvention era. "I'm done apologizing for being too loud, too honest, too real," she told her listeners. "If that means I lose jobs, so be it. Because the ones meant for me will come with peace, not politics." She's reportedly working on a new media venture, one that gives her full creative control, something she's craved since her early days on reality TV. "This time it's on my terms," she said. "No scripts, no producers trying to shape my narrative. Just me." And while the wounds from her firing are still fresh, Savannah insists she's not bitter, she's better. "Being fired was a blessing in disguise," she said. "It showed me that I don't need validation from people who don't value me. I can build something stronger on my own, and I will." Final thoughts. Savannah Chrisley's journey from reality TV sweetheart to independent powerhouse hasn't been easy, but it's been authentic. Her revelation about the truth behind her firing isn't just a story about betrayal, it's a declaration of independence. In an industry obsessed with perfection, Savannah's honesty cuts through the noise. She's raw, unfiltered, and unafraid, qualities that may have cost her a job, but gained her a movement.